Good morning, it's Friday the 21st of March and I thought I'd just do a job update. I'm super tired because I'm just not sleeping very well, just waking up way too early with a constant, absolute sick feeling in my gut every day, just the stress, anxiety. I am an anxious person, I'm on medication for my anxiety, have been for years, but yeah, I guess just this situation I'm in. And I've just probably added to my anxiety by the course of events this week, which I'll go into detail. So last week I got contacted to be put, I think it was last week, yeah, it would have been, because about a 3-month contract, possibility of extension. So they wanted to interview me Monday, so I did that Monday at 11:30. Oh, and last week actually on Friday got contacted. An agency found me through Seek. I had my profile, my resume open to recruiters to be able to view. So she found me on Seek, messaged me Thursday. I finally got hold of her Friday. So Friday morning I had a chat with her, then had a little Teams call. Then I ended up getting locked in for an interview for the Monday just gone. But then something happened, they wanted to do it on the Friday. So last Friday I had a Teams call with the person, like late Friday afternoon. And it turned out, I thought it was general admin in a chief executive's office, but it really sounded like it'd be admin to like PA to the PA and helping her out and with PA stuff. And I really just don't want to be a PA. And it's good though, because I was contemplating whether I should go back to that, but having this conversation with her and the types of tasks and that, I thought, yeah, I really don't want to go back into that anymore. So Monday, so I thought about it over the weekend, but I decided it wasn't interested in that one. So I called the agency this Monday and just said, lovely people, sounded like it'd be a nice team, but just the actual job itself, I wouldn't want to do it. It would be better off for someone that's looking to, an administrator that's looking to move into, being a PA to senior execs. So I pulled out of that. Then I had my interview Monday morning at 11:30 with this government agency, which is a 3-month contract. Went really well. I was really, really interested and I was hoping I'd get it. And then when I was doing the school run, I had a message from someone that I used to work with asking if I'm still looking for work because they've got something that, I could do 80% from home. And I thought, oh my God, great. Yeah, working from home, not having to go anywhere. And like I'd spoken to her when I just resigned. And one of the reasons I turned down the job was because A, I just was not ready, but B, I didn't want to drive to the location where the office is located because it would have been, 5 days a week in the office. I thought, I don't want to drive out that way. I get anxiety driving in heavy traffic. So for me, preference is CBD where I can catch public transport, or my husband works in the CBD and we drive and walk in. Yeah, so initially I'd said no. And anyway, so then I got this message. I thought, I should probably have a chat and just, see what's on offer this time. So I did that Tuesday morning, had about an hour chat, went through the job description, and I was really enthusiastic at the time. And I thought, yep. Oh, this is really cool. Yeah, working from home, yada, yada, yada. Mondays, they seem to have their team meetings wherever. Apparently the week before it was out north, and then the next Monday's just slightly outside the CBD, but north. I'd have to drive, kind of where I don't want to drive. So I said, oh yeah, what's next steps? And then it was like a salary negotiation, but it was kind of like, yep, if you want it, it's yours. And so I went, like during the interview, I went, yep. Anyway, so then after that meeting, during that meeting, I had a missed call saying that the company I'd interviewed with on the Monday wanted me. So then I had to call the agency and say, look, I'm being considered for this ongoing role. It's just a question of salary at the moment. Can I let you know tomorrow? Meaning, can I let you know, or later today or Wednesday? And so she's like, yeah, fine, I'll, work that out. And then also in the meantime, I got contacted about another job working with a government agency, one which I wouldn't mind. And the actual temp job sounded really interesting. It's something that I'd like. So that, and I said, yeah, put me forward for that, because this was just after I think I'd had the interview on the Monday, but I hadn't had the conversation on the Tuesday about this permanent job. Sorry, my mind's all over the place, and that's kind of how I generally am, but I'm just trying to think of the structure and, you know, timelines. But anyway, upshot is I verbally accepted this ongoing role on like late Tuesday afternoon, but I wanted the letter of offer just to have it in writing. But Wednesday morning I had to tell the agency that I couldn't take the job. They wanted, like the client wanted me, the one that I had the interview on the Monday and was keen about, they wanted me. But now I had this other opportunity. So I had to, like, they couldn't wait because they had to place someone. So I had to pull out of that. And then, so yeah, I thought, well, I better get onto my agencies and tell them that I've verbally accepted something ongoing, and to just, you know, like, don't put me forward for anything, and, you know, I'm going to take this job. So archive me, essentially. Then I got, on Wednesday morning, I got a call from the other agency that put me forward for this second contract that I would have been really keen and interested in. And I had to tell her, they wanted to interview me, and I had to tell her that I've just verbally accepted something, so I can't do an interview. So basically I'd let all the agencies know, the ones that I'd registered with. I wanted, 4 of them. And so 4 of them I'd let know, 2 of them because I'd had something on the go and I had to let them know as soon as possible. Anyway, so I've just spent the last 2 days really thinking about the ongoing job, and do I want it? And did I take it out of desperation, or just because I like working from home 4 days a week? You know, I have been stressed. Like, here's where my mind is really confused, and I think that, you know, there's something wrong with me, or I'm mental. I've been stressed about not getting work, about not getting enough opportunities through agencies, and thinking, oh my God, I should just take the first thing that comes along. So then I get this first thing that comes along, ongoing, job's mine, you know, not even a proper formal interview. It was a chat around, you know, the tasks and whatnot, and me asking more questions than anything. So then I get it. And now I'm like all anxious and feel trapped that I've locked into a permanent job that I don't really know if I want. You know, the 4 days a week working from home sounded very attractive at the time. Now I've thought about it, like, I did 2 days a week working from home since COVID. Well, since returning to the office after COVID, I'd been 2 days a week. I'd been 5 days a week prior to COVID, then full-time during COVID, and then 2 days after COVID. And I was happy with that. You know, you kind of think, oh yeah, I'd like more. But now that that's on the table, I've thought about it and thought 2 days would be better. Like, now, and I know I could go to the company and go, actually, you know what? I'd prefer to work in the office 3 days and do 2 days. But that would mean going to the office where I didn't want to drive to. I don't want to be driving out that way. I've looked it up on Google Maps, you know, I've done the whole, and it's like, there's parking's a bitch. It's, you know, near main roads, and then they've got, looking on Google Earth, you know, all the side streets are blocked. There's limited parking. It's just, you know, I feel like I'd be too isolated working 4 days a week at home. I'd want that connection. You know, it's always like, yeah, you think it sounds good at the time. I can work from home. I could do kids drop off, but yeah, I don't know. It's not now as attractive as I thought it would be. And now the alternative is I say, no, I want to work mostly in an office, but I don't want to work in that office. I don't want to drive to that location. So now I'm in this dilemma. Like I said, I haven't slept. I've been just absolutely sick in the gut, stressing, because now I feel like if I go back, like, I'm seriously contemplating turning it down now. I'm supposed to start Monday. It's Friday. I've got to make this decision today. I'll burn that bridge, because one of these people was my referees. So I'll burn that bridge with her. I know that by pulling out. It makes her look bad. Yeah, it's not a great situation. But now I've also got this situation where I've, you know, the 4 agencies I've registered with, going back to them and saying, actually, I've now made a decision where I don't want that. And I'm going to look like a flake. I'm going to look like I don't know what I want. But unless I frame it, I've been on ChatGPT, like, how can I frame this? You know, do I frame it that, you know what, I should have gone with my gut instinct that I'm not ready for permanent because I don't want to be locked into something yet. I don't know what I want, and I shouldn't have accepted a permanent job. I should be accepting 3 to 6 month contracts because I want that flexibility of going from a couple jobs to work out what I want. So, and then again, I'm stressing about, you know, what if I have pissed them off and I go back and say, look, you know, reactivate my record. I want something. I'll be committed. But then they just think, nah, you're a flake. You don't get anything. So then I'm turning down a permanent job, guaranteed income, to go, you know, back to something where I still haven't had anything locked in yet. And I'll be stressing about money again. So I just wish I hadn't taken that job. I had I could have started Monday on this 3-month temp assignment, and now I'm in a situation where I don't want this permanent job. And I've got potential that I've stuffed up some of them, and these are major agencies in Adelaide, you know, that I go for the bigger ones that get the most work. You know, one of them, the one where I pulled out where they wanted me to start Monday, she said, oh, look, let me know if anything changes, you know, I don't mean for that job, because that job she would have had to have filled it. But yeah, I'm just really conscious of looking unreliable and well, I am indecisive. Let's face it, I'm indecisive. But I just don't want them to think that if they offer me a contract that I'm going to pull out. So I need to kind of reiterate somehow that, yeah, I since I've had a couple of days to reflect, taking a permanent job is not the way, and I should have just gone with what I originally thought, that I need time to do some temporary work and just do some shorter term contracts. So that's where I'm at. You know, I have been thinking, is this just, you know, new job anxiety? But I don't know. I mean, I know, as I said, I get anxiety, so it could just be, you know, I was thinking it could just be new job anxiety about starting something, but it just doesn't feel right. And then I think, well, how will I know if it feels right? But then maybe that's why I need to temp, because then I'm not committed. I'll do a job short term, 3 months. I can stick out 3 months, but I don't feel like I've taken something permanent, not liking it, leaving, and letting people down. Because that's the other thing. What do I put on my resume that you're in a permanent job and you've left after like a month because it just wasn't the thing for you, or 2 months? How do I explain that in my resume? Whereas if I'm temping, it's just like, yeah, I've been looking for temp work, just doing short term. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Very confused and just so freaking tired and stressed about everything. Anyway, so it's, yeah, as I said, it's Friday, it's early morning. I need to spend the next, you know, half an hour to an hour actually making a decision about what I do, because I need to tell people as soon as possible, because if I pull out of this, then I'm another week without work, and I need to get onto the agencies to say I'm available, keep me in mind again. The one that they wanted to interview me, like they contacted me Wednesday, the agency said that this client wanted to interview me. I'm probably going to contact her first and just say, look, is that opportunity still available? And here's my situation. Got to get off here, go make a coffee, try to wake up a bit, sound a bit more positive for when I make phone calls and send emails. So yeah, job hunting's not fun. It's not easy. It's not, I struggle with decision making. And yeah, now I'm getting emotional, so it's a good time to log off, and fingers crossed for whatever happens. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.